Hey guys, what's going on? This is Namkraft and welcome to yet another season of Starcraft English commentary. Let's continue with the ASL journey and Group D, Queen is looking very distressed. What happened? I don't know, but Queen versus Effort on a map that everyone really loves to hate, Roaring Current. This map has some insane games, and one of which has been released early for those who have supported me in the last 30 days. The link to that is going to be via private playlist that I always mention in the video description. So if you actually purchase some coffee for me in the last 30 days, you can go ahead and check out that amazing game on Roaring Current. Hint, it's got Devours. Anyways, about this game, what can we say? I guess first of all, I'll just quickly show you Roaring Current to see exactly where we're standing. And we're gonna be seeing Effort at the top right in the red color and Queen in the bottom left in the blue color. This is a two-player map. Everyone knows about the specificities of this map. There are 4 islands and the rush distance is rather large because you actually have to come around in this kind of weird double L shaped figure to get to the other guy's base, and we should expect both the players have the natural defensive advantage here. Before the game gets set up, let me just quickly show you some nice information. I guess I want to show you something that I really enjoy. Actually, is Effort's face during this tournament. This is what he looks like, guys. Look at him. Isn't he so cute? He's got that like tan kind of. What is the name of that haircut? I think in my country of Vietnam we call it pencil boy haircut, because it looks like a boy who holds a pencil in his hands and go to school, you know, in the old days. Anyway, so that is Effort for your viewing pleasure. And I guess I would just quickly, okay, what kind of build are we seeing here? I think identical builds, 12 hatchery from both players because defensive advantage, right? So 12 hatchery for the win, right, for both of these players. I guess I would just quickly show you the elo stats because I've not shown it for the entire series so far. So today here are the top 10 Broodwar players in Korea. And let me just quickly make this a little bit larger so you can see exactly what's happening. So Queen has climbed up to #1 in the elo ranking. And as for the players playing today, here are the elo scores you can quickly see. So I think the actual performance is the same order as their seeded order. So Queen is seed #1 and he's the best player. Naturally, Effort is #2, Calm #3, and Hyun is #4. Very nice. And in terms of win rate in the last 30 days, you can see that Queen is doing really well against Zerg, but so is Effort. Effort is doing very nice. Of course, they're at different elo scores, layers, or spheres. So it's like a different story. A small interesting fact, as you can see, or maybe you have not noticed, Soki has slipped off the chart. He is still there, but he's not in the top 10 because he's lost several games in the last, I guess, 5 days that are really detrimental to his elo scores. He's lost an embarrassing game against Motive in the KCM, and as you know, Motive is a nobody. His elo scores is very bad, and he lost several games against Best as well. So his elo score has been driven down. But I mean, don't worry about the ASL champion. Elo scores is not his concern. It's the least of his problems. The most of his problems, I guess, are Terran players. If you can actually destroy Terran players, it will be easy win for Soki to go against any Zerg players or any Protoss player for that matter. Anyways, and in terms of I guess ASL accomplishment, the last thing I want to just quickly show you is this ASL accomplishment chart. So you can see that Queen has got the most accolades, right? He's been in many rounds compared to the other players. Calm, only 6 round of 24 and 2 round of 16. And Effort also has been in a lot of tournaments and a lot of rounds. And he's been an ASL champion once as well, which is also evidenced by this chart right here, which shows the players who've got at least 1 gold, and Effort and Queen are both up there in the ranking. So props to these kind of players. So anyways, back to this game. What should we expect to see from these players? Looks like identical build so far, identical supply situation, but we do have a third base. We do have a third hatchery. Okay, both players shows third hatcheries. Right? Hold on, what am I seeing? Am I seeing it correctly here? At least Queen is the one who's got a third hatchery, and Effort doesn't have a third hatchery that I can see. I cannot see it. So that's gonna be the situation. And I guess Queen is gonna be what is that? I think that is gonna be a spire, right? What is he building right in the middle of everything? That needs to be a spire, but why does he build a spire there? That is so easy to get sniped in the later part of the game. But anyways, I guess he just want to connect the creep a little bit more maybe. Looks like Effort is making a lot of Zerlings and he's coming around, but Overlords are everywhere. Eyes and ears of Queens are everywhere. These Zerlings are going to try to attack, but I think high ground advantage together with the third hatchery should provide a nice barricade for Queen. You need to create a nice walls. Effort comes forward. He's got Zerling with speed, but it's going to be the attack now. I guess the numerical superiority goes in the Effort's favor, but the angle is better for whom. Looks like Zerling's going to try to come through. He's going to try to go inside the main. Is that the right idea or not? He's going to try to attack before the spy completes it. It looks like drones are dying. Try to do as much damage as possible. Zerling's going to surround at the last minute. Queen has been completely subdued, and the spy might fall. The Zerg is going to try to attack. Some Zerg is going to try to come out. The drones need to go on the spire. The spire will be gone. Oh my god, Effort, Alien Boy is doing it. The spire being destroyed means that there's going to be fewer mutualists for Queen compared to Effort for a while. But don't think about that, because Queen has got a chance for counterattack. He's got 3 hatcheries. He can actually come back with a lot of Zerlings, but for now, Effort is the one who's got more mutas, and he will continuously have more mutas. So Queen need to spam making Zerlings, remake his spire, and pray to God that his Zerlings can come for counterattack. But it looks like these mutas gonna be waiting for them in the middle map, so you guys need to come out and run on the left side. Do not run it a straight path like this. Kind of go on this left side towards this high ground and try to kind of come around there. We're gonna be having Sunkens coming down. I guess for Queen it will not be Sunkens. There will be Spores. And these mutuals arriving. 5 mutuals already coming up, and looks like there's gonna be a great surround. Looks like 5 mutuals from Queen versus possibly 6 from Effort, but Effort has got to make it quick because the spores are coming up very quickly. There's still 5 mutuals are still alive, and they're falling down to 4 to 2, but the spores completed just the right moment to push these mutuals where they were trying to go inside the main. The creep in the main actually not yet done. It's very slow, and these drones will need to run away. And GG from Queen. Effort is the first one who qualified. Alien Zerg. Congratulations. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, buy me coffee. It's going to be in the video. Bye bye.